And it is semi-final day here on Court 1. Up next, it's men's singles. Kodai Naraoka is the 4th seed from Japan. He plays the 2nd seed of China, Shi Feng. Well, this is the only spot left up for grabs because Kidami Shrikant is really turning back the clock, isn't he? This year, he's beaten Yushi Tanaka not too long ago, and that means he awaits the winner of our match in just a short while.
Kodai Naraoka, Japan versus Shi Feng, China.
I think the crowd sounds evenly split here as our players enter the Axiata arena.
Umpire, Rishkab, New Zealand. Service judge, Badminton World Malaysia.
So Shi Feng and Kodai Naraoka, the head-to-head is 5-3.
Black for you.
Shi Feng meeting, winning the last time they met.
Black, your choice. Receive. This one.
The recent Asia Championships. One tight game, one not so tight game. Certainly comes into this as the favourite. So Kodai Naraoka is 23, 173 centimetres tall. Currently playing at 8th in the world. He was as high as number 2. That was in December of 2023. At the World Championships in Copenhagen, he was a runner-up there, losing to Kunla and Vitinsan. Asian Games in Hangzhou in 23, he was the bronze medalist. Asian Championships last year, he finished 3rd. He's a former Youth Olympic bronze medalist as well. He hasn't dropped a game yet, and look at that. Most of those are relatively quick matches. Quite unlike him, beat the 7th seed Wang Hongyang in the quarterfinals. He's got 2 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. China Masters was his most recent though in 2023. Shi Feng is 25 years of age, considerably taller at 185 centimeters tall. He is currently 4th in the world, but has been a bit higher at 3rd. That was also towards the end of 2023. Notably the Asian Games champion in Hangzhou. Asian Championships this year he was 3rd, he finished 2nd the year before, and he was the Youth Olympic champion in Buenos Aires. He too has not dropped a game, and I'd say he's had an easier time of it as well. Look how long the 8th seed he beat in the last round. He's won 4 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour, most recently the Japan Masters in Kumamoto towards the end of last year.
Ready to
Kushkab
play.
from New Zealand is our umpire. The service judge is Edmund Lee from Malaysia. Shi Feng has won the last 4 meetings that they've had. dating back to 2022. So that might just give you an indication of just where things stand, even though the head-to-head is 5-3. Two of those were at junior level, where Naraoka won 2 of his 3, and then last time Naraoka beat Shi Feng was in April of 2022, so more than 3 years ago.
Shi Feng, China. And on my left, Kodai Naraoka, Japan. Kodai Naraoka to serve, love all, play.
So it's Naraoka to get us going here. Did that touch Shi Feng? I think the question was just being asked by Kodai Naraoka. Umpire said no.
1 love.
25 shots that one. I thought it might have just brushed him, but wasn't the case. Defending here from Shi Feng. This time it is in.
Service over.
Quite attacking for him, really.
1-all.
Kodai Naraoka. Different way of approaching things, Kodai Naraoka. So it's the so-called Japanese style. Very happy to rally and grind things up. I tell you what, he's trying to kill off points all 3 times and come out successful twice of the 3. A defensive-minded player, long rallies, but I've got to say he's been a little different.
Service over. 2-all.
Sometimes just looking to grind his opponents into submission. But I think he's been approached this quite nicely. It's been refreshing.
3-2. Service over.
I've got to say, there's not really been too many rallies so far. It's been pretty quick, considering. Shi Feng, a balanced strategic playing style. He's got a strong defense when needed. Powerful smashes. He's got a lot of patience during rallies. Maybe that's just why Kodai is thinking we don't want to get to this sort of. Oh, really good defending. He couldn't finish it off there, Shi Feng. Easy one to put away for Lee.
4-3.
brisk start to this. I'm impressed. Yeah, I think at the moment, Naraoka, just the way he's been approaching things, I'm not sure he really wants to be rallying with Shi Feng. Even though that's what he normally does with opponents. This is a man who could match him in that regard. He's got excellent footwork, agility, and very mature approach to the game. That's gone long now. I was saying yesterday as well that the drift wasn't really playing so much of a role. You may have heard our earlier commentator as well, Julian Salvanathan, also comment that it's not quite as drifty as perhaps it may have been earlier on in the week. It's a pretty good crowd in here. There's only one court in action. All these little things can make a difference.
4-6.
It is not as big as some of the Chinese venues that you may have seen. Yeah, he looks a bit perplexed, Kodai, at the moment. He can mix it up a lot more, Shi Feng.
5-7.
So a couple of points he's clawed back here.
6-7.
Kodai Naraoka has only had one previous participation at this event. That was in 2023. Got to the quarterfinals, so already surpassing that. That's brilliantly done. Right off the serve there. Just think today he's probably thinking he's not going to do Stu's usual thing. Can't be risking that with this opponent. That's what it appears to be. Retrieval there. Well, he's just surged ahead. This is a good run. Kodai Naraoka.
8-7.
It's been an impressive start here to this match, really, for both players. They've had their good moments, haven't they?
Thank you.
Four-point run at the moment, matching the one that Shi Feng had a little earlier. When he's been asked to deliver a smash, he has done so pretty effectively so far, got to say. It's been good. I'm just talking about Shi Feng and his record in the Masters. She's had 2 quarter-final appearances last year and in 2022. This too is his best performance at this tournament. He's performing pretty well here as well.
8-9.
Oh, very good cross-court smash.
9-all.
Just saw, by the way, that Naraoka was just touching his knee, and his left knee in particular. He's still sort of fiddling with it. And he was kind of stretching it out a bit. Kind of took an awkward step during that jump smash. Keep an eye on that. Well, left there, that was a tight one.
10.
He's back in front. Shi Feng has had 4 semi-finals this year, the Asian Championships, All England, Malaysia and Swiss Opens. Those have been his best performances. A quarter-final at Indonesian Masters and a India Open first-round exit. His only real disappointment. That's not bad. He's playing.
Service over.
It's about par so far his performances. Quick at the net and at the interval of this first game. It is Shi Feng who has this 1-point lead here against Kodai Naraoka.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Eleven, 10. Play.
Quick onto that one. It's quite the return, isn't it? Nice one there from Shi Feng. Delivered that brilliantly again. Whipping that back past Shi Feng.
11, 12.
Now, I've been impressed today with the attacking side of his play in particular. Coming in a fair bit earlier than perhaps we normally would be used to. So far, Naraoka's season has been a little underwhelming. Got the Malaysia Open semi-final couple of quarterfinals at the Asia Championships and Thailand Open, but early exits at the All England, where he was out in the first round and eliminated in the second at the India Open and Indonesia Masters. So underwhelming, I think, would be fair to say. About 56% win rate this year, when his normal one is almost 70. Veering out. Well, this is a good run
14,
for Shi Feng.
11.
Good spell for him, shall we say. Because he was down at 7-9. So he has won 7 of the last 9 points. Bit of symmetry there. Again, he's having to defend really well here, and then he turns it into attack. Excellent work.
Service over. White court, please.
Impressive from Kodai Naraoka.
12-14.
Oh, was that in? That's worth a shout. That's exactly what Naraoka's doing. Oh, that's why he challenged it, Naraoka. It was that tight.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 15-12. Play.
Leads by 3 here, Shi Feng. Could be a really valuable 3-point cushion that he has.
16-12.
There's almost a bemused look every time he loses a point here.
Thank you.
Naraoka.
Your shuttle, Lee.
Reminder again that at the Asia Championships in Ningbo, China, which was the last time they met, it was a tight first game, 23-21, and a second one where Shi Feng ran away with it, 21-10. Before that, they also met at the previous Asia Championships in 2024. That went to almost an hour and a half. Shi Feng winning that in 3.
Service over. 13-16.
They have met in 4 semi-finals. Kodai Naraoka won the first one that they met in. That was the World Junior Championships in 2018. But then the next 3 semi-finals all won by Shi Feng.
Service over. 17-13.
power of that shot too much for Naraoka. Just looks at his racket as if it's going to give him some answers. Better from the Japanese shuttler.
Service over. 14-17.
Yeah, really quick to play on that one, Shi Feng. I think it might have just taken Naraoka a bit by surprise. They're both having some very good moments here. It's gone a little long.
19-14.
Oh,
Service
I thought
over.
that might have just skimmed. It didn't.
15-19.
See how tight this was. Wouldn't quite go over Shi Feng. This isn't over yet. Impressive
Service over.
from Shi Feng. He's got 5 game points.
20. Game point 15. No, on court, please. On court, play. No.
Trishkov
No.
having none of it. Clearly wants to just keep things moving, ticking along nicely. You can understand that. It was, and it's a great way to bring up the first game. Shi Feng
21-15.
has been impressive. It's been, I think, enough as well to keep Kodai happy as well, but he's got to be, I think, just a tad more aggressive than he already has been. It has worked for him when he has gone down that route easily in that one, no question. 21-15 to Shi Feng.
这属于放高点后，我就告你退对的，那就没办法。所以有时候反而你有一些想法，想用一些节奏变化慢的，他反而抓紧了。第二个就是他现在得分点靠着吧，他头顶不有一个滑对角，有个软压直线，他软压直线他就等于回的这个。你如果要戳，我就往前走。其实最好就不戳，就往上走。这个球你稍微漏一点，他就想从这推你，准备就好。你如果质量好，他过来就好，停着直接推这个，就让他什么跑起来。 他比你多。
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Just use your foot. Yes. Thank you. Second game. Love all. Play.
Now, let's see how Kodai Naraoka plays on this end, which seemed to give a little bit more joy to Shi Feng. Pleased overall, is he? Naraoka. Fairly passive so far from Shi Feng. Well, I think Shi Feng, had he managed to pull that off and get over the net, could well have been a tester. I'm almost relieved.
Thank you.
Naraoka that it didn't.
Kodai.
Looking to try and just take the weight off that shot. Lee, didn't quite work out for him.
Service over. 2-all.
Similar sort of start to what we had in the previous game. Trying to assert himself, get on top of Naraoka, don't let him dominate. Naraoka obviously looking now desperate to try and get something out of this game. And if he snatches at shots like that,
4-2,
that's going to be the end result. So he's got to be really aware, really careful. Great shot, bided his time.
5-2.
Shi Feng's in ominous form here. Every time there's a point lost, you can just see Naraoka's reaction. Just dragging himself back to his feet. It's laboured. He's got no answers at the moment for this from Shi Feng. Let's figure things out quick. And those smashes at the moment coming down tremendous power and pace at Naraoka. He's not able to repel them. That's better, it's more like it.
3,
He's not been consistent with it so far. Oh man, he's won 15, almost 21 matches this year. Shi Feng. Decent form. That was better, less trajectory on it.
4, 6.
Remember, Shi Feng didn't really have much of a go at the Sudirman Cup. That was the last tournament he played in.
Service
So
over.
that was a while ago, at the end of April. Brilliant play from Lee. So he was in a 7-4 position
4. Change.
in the last game as well. And then Naraoka put on a very decent run, his best run of the last game. That's a really lovely shot. He's got 4 in a row. That's exquisite from Naraoka. Haven't seen too many of those.
5, 8.
Brilliant job. Just a little flick of the wrist there. Excellent work. Really, really good stuff from him. Again, we're not seeing that consistently. Gets it in. Naraoka was defending a lot there.
9, 5. Play on. Yeah, they will deal with it. We must play. We still play on.
Trishka is no nonsense with this. She's not
Play on.
having any issues. I think there's the players. Naraoka's pointing to an issue. There was a leak issue, I think, earlier. With anything he's trying to point to.
Service over.
Umpire Gubb is saying no.
6, 9.
Don't you worry about that. Sometimes that firm hand is exactly what these players need. Superb again.
10, 6.
Good power from Naraoka.
7-10.
The second game has been difficult for Naraoka as Shi Feng goes into the interval with a very healthy lead. 4 points in this context, I think, is a good one. He's only won the first game pretty comfortably by 6. This is good news for Shi Feng as of now.
Thank you, coach. On court. (11-7). Play.
Great shots.
Service over. 8-11.
So he's producing his little moments here, Naraoka. Again, he's taking that really low. Good work. That's a bit of deception. It's improving enough. A couple of very good points straight off the bat from the
9-11.
interval. Desperately needed by Kodai Naraoka. No, not this time.
12-9.
Just slumps his shoulders when he realizes that isn't going to go over. Shi Feng's on he's won 4 of his last 5 matches, so he's in some decent form. Lost to Lukong to the semi-finals of the Asian Championships, which was a bit of a surprise, perhaps, in 3. That's out.
Service over.
Trying to fight back here.
10-13.
Good. That is good.
11.
Again, another couple of points. Scored here by Naraoka. The lead is down to 2. Shi Feng When he wins the first game, he goes on to win 75% of his matches. That's a good rate. 3/4 of the time, he's successful. Now that could be in straight games, or it could be in 3. And the crowd really now warming up to him, trying to get behind him. He's only back by 1.
Players, come here.
Now I'll get a bit of a talking to by umpire Gubb.
I need less circling around the court, quicker to serve and receive.
She's seen it all before. She's telling them no more trying to eat up time. Keeping this draw level here at this point. He can indeed.
13 all.
4 in a row here for Kodai Naraoka. That's easily put away. He's not going to let his opponent take the lead.
14-13.
So he briefly had the lead in this match on a couple of occasions. Very, very rare for Kodai Naraoka to have the lead. Shi Feng isn't going to give that up easily. Well left.
15-13.
Almost looked up as if to blame something.
White court, please.
He didn't look happy at something or other, but it's also, there you go. As if the lights had something to do with it. Well, he's again in a bit of trouble. Just when Shi Feng thought he might be
Thank you.
facing a fight back here. He goes on to win. When it's in 2 games, he wins 77% of the time. So Shi Feng's in a statistically speaking anyway, in good shape here. Naraoka in trouble, down by 4.
13.
And 4's also what Shi Feng needs to win this. Naraoka, though, has a record. 60% of his matches he wins after losing the first game. So more often than not, he's used to doing this, but you'd say at the moment this looks tough. That's out.
18-13.
Oh, yeah, from there, you know that Naraoka's not going to miss.
14-18.
Oh, that's good, I think. Li Shi Feng is, I suppose, in this position, he's in front, he's got challenges in hand. Why not? That looked inside the line, to me. Just also gives him a little bit of a break and maybe also a chance to disrupt the momentum of his opponent. Oh, that was a lot closer than we thought. Good shout, but it is indeed in. Just giving
One challenge remaining.
Kodai Naraoka
15-18. Play.
So it is 3 points. And that helps him.
Service over. 19-15.
Nonchalant shot there, that's out. And it's almost over here.
20, match point, 15.
5 match points for Li Shi Feng. Gotta say, I did think there was going to be a bit more in this. That's a meek shot at the end here, and a good win for Li Shi Feng. He's done a very good job of limiting his opponent. They don't often have two-game matches, these two. It's only the third time that's happened in 9 matches. And in fact, this is the second quickest win that either of them had over each other. They normally play well over an hour. This one, not even 50 minutes on the clock. And this was disappointing, really, from Kodai Naraoka. Kind of summed up his day. We had a few good moments, but generally seemed well under par. It was, yeah, as I mentioned, just a meek attempt at the end there. Almost half-hearted, but a very good win there for Li Shi Feng. The second seed defeats the 4th seed from Japan, Kodai Naraoka, 21-15, 21-15 in just 48 minutes. Still time to take some selfies there. Up next is men's doubles. Takura Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi of Japan play the Malaysian 5th seeds, Man Wei Chong and T Kai Woon. It might be cloudy and overcast in KL today, Kuala Lumpur. But some of the stars have been shining very, very brightly here at the HSBC BWF Malaysia Masters 2025. We are now into our 6th match of the day, and that's men's doubles. Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi of Japan will be playing Malaysia's 5th seeds Man Wei Chong and T Kai Wen. I tell you what.